the personal assistant revolution, bro.
Sure.
The whole Claude bot thing, Gravity Claw. I've seen a lot of different incantations and names. What are your thoughts on that, bro? Because it's a new revolution that's happening right now. The personal assistants that can do crazy things for you. It's gonna absolutely explode.
You know, man, every time I've used one of these goddamn things, which has been quite a few, despite my protestations at how shitty the state of the art was a few weeks ago, every damn time I've used one of these things, I just continuously return to the idea that it's just too early. When everybody and their mom was talking all about how amazing N8N AI agents were, and they're like, N8N runs my whole life with this fleet of agents, and they please my wife and do this and do that. I was like, I don't think they're that good. And then I went and I tried them, and then they weren't. And then I was like, I think it's just too early. They're just not good enough. This is the exact same thing. Like, listen, it's like Gemini 3.1 Pro. It's like, can it work? And it's like, yeah. And when it works reliably. But the floor is too low for my liking. Example, I had a very simple task I had to do. I had a bunch of emails coming in, and then I said, hey, what emails have I gotten in the last 24 hours? It's like, hey, you got email this, you got email this, you got email this. Would you like me to draft up replies? I'm like, that sounds like a great idea. Go ahead, draft up replies. I'm starting to feel the AGI at this point. It drafts up the replies. I'm looking at it, I'm like, these look great. Yeah, I'd love for you to send these. It goes and it sends them. And then it's like, hey, I just sent them. Heads up, I sent all of the 5 emails to the same person because I screwed up the 2 CC and BCC fields.
Oh, no.
Not that big of a deal. I'm just going to let him know that I screwed up, okay? And then we can get back to it. This was personal fucking information.
Dude.
From 4 people that were like requesting really, like one of them was requesting something really, really private. And all of them had been sent to some random that, do you know what I mean? And then I was just like, screw you, turn off. And then it was just like, well, it's no big deal. We can solve this ourselves. Let me just send another email to all the other. Anyway, man, I was like, this is unbelievable. So, dude, one more thing. I had that happen. And it's like, I'm going to add a special thing in my database. We'll never make this mistake again, Nick. Never, ever. I promise. Please, sir, don't turn me off. Guess what fucking happened a couple days later when I tried the same thing? Same shit. It just fucking emailed a bunch of private information from one person to another person. I'm like, I'm never using this shit again.
That is actually freaking crazy.
Brutal,
when that
dude.
trust is gone, say again.
It's brutal. Yeah, exactly. I was going to talk about the trust, but go for it.
No, dude, I agree. When it's like, this is the sensitivity around emails. Because when it has that Rolodex of contacts, it just hallucinates once.
Yeah.
And you test. Yeah. But what's a few private emails between a few people? It's what it is. It happens from time to time.
It's like private family situations. It's just like, hey, no problem. It included the whole reply chain, everything, to the wrong guy.
Yeah, some guy gets like a herpes diagnosis, goes to like your client, and then like deals over here, and it's just like, oh my goodness, dude. My AI went rogue. Yeah, but I assure you, your AI will not go rogue like this one did. That is freaking crazy. It's like, that's why I've given mine read abilities, but it's not write abilities, I think. But I have noticed it. Like, I'll make the argument for the other side on this one that I found it's very cool. One thing I notice people don't do is really design the personality and the architecture of how it should actually respond as well. But for me, dude, I found it really freaking cool, especially with team management. So I basically said to my team, look, from henceforth, everything we do is in ClickUp. We're all going to put everything in ClickUp. I said, because one thing I like least is team catch-ups. Not in a sense, I love my team. Of course I do. I love you too. But it's just like, for me, I don't want like 15, 30-minute conversation. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, sometimes you don't need a call. Sometimes you just need to know, like, hey, what's up with where we're at the project? And so managing everything in a central like dashboard or something is awesome for me, because then I can just get my daily brief, have a chat about, hey, Jack, by the way, this project's not on track, or hey, there's a blocker. I'm like, cool, go and sort this out. Or if I have an idea, I can be like, oh, do we go and ask so-and-so to add this to the to-do list? I find having the central nervous system super cool. And for me, it's been really helpful. But I will say, one of the weird things is that I don't have a blend. For me, it crosses between the personal and the business. There is no, I think as an entrepreneur, there is no line. We're always told about work-life integration, almost as if there are these two opposing forces in conflict with one another. I actually think that the meta, the level 10 way to think about this is that you love what you do. and then it's all the same thing. So I talk about, for example, the cut that I'm on, the cupcakes I've got to try and freaking slip out and avoid 24/7. Like it's all blended into this one ecosystem, and it almost as a personal life thing. The biggest benefit is the context and the awareness. So I built this really cool 3-tier memory system, which is really freaking cool. Then I was talking to my buddies, and did you know that RAG's out now? I said, "What do you mean RAG's out?" Because it's actually agentic markdown files is in now. I'm like, "Well, when did this happen? Did no one told me this yesterday?" So we're looking to that right now, Nick, but it's a funny one.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you on like the personal integration. Well, you know, in a nutshell, that's what these assistants should be. They should be like assistants, right? And assistants manage a lot of stuff for you. Hey, you know, go buy XYZ flowers because their son passed away or whatever. Like that's what assistants do, and we're trying to slot this into that role. So I feel you. It just seems to me that like the simplest and like most reliable thing that like I think anything could do to like actually improve your life would be to like auto draft emails for you, and then
The number
it
one
screws
thing.
up on that, you know. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
well, if it's screwing up on like basically the whole value prop, because that's what everybody's like, oh, look at this thing responds to my emails. I'm like, if it fucks up on that, like I don't really. What's it gonna do?
I,
Like, sorry, Nick, we just nuked China, but it's okay that we just sent them a handwritten card to do blah 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 blah.
Dude, we're totally going to rebuild it. It's going to be wonderful. We'll build the wall and everything. It'll be back in no time.
Take all
Just
their
give it
oil. Yeah, yeah.
50
Slowly
years or
turns
so.
into Trump. My little
100%
assistant gets
Nick.
hair.
Like, yeah, like the thing is, it's like no one knows China better than I do. Okay, so it's like I would love that. I'd love Trump bot. If it even had his accent and stuff. Like, really, you're a very smart person. Really, so it's like kind of breaking it all down and stuff like that. Like, you're really wonderful. I would love that freaking funny thing. I think that's one thing that's missing out of AI dev is fun. Do you know what I mean? Like a model that's like fun and doesn't take itself too seriously. Like they're all really stiff. Do you know what
Dude,
I mean?
I want my model to take me seriously. This is my life, Jack. I don't want to. No, you can't do that. I've just signed an executive order.
He's like, no, that's a
removing
really
access
stupid-ass
from your
idea.
mailbox.
I don't know. I want to be the little jazz. Like, I thought about sending it. I actually thought that was a stupid idea, and I decided not to do it. I'd be like, yeah, fair enough, lad. No, like, I want that level of kind of like sass on it, dude. Or like, just like trolls you a little bit. Dude, could you order my girlfriend some flowers and like buys her some like Lego set or something? And it's just like, dude, I thought that'd be really funny. I don't know, just running a little bit of spice. I can kind of like has a bit of a personality. Because if you think about your friendships, what you value your friends for their quirks. Do you know what I mean? It's the imperfections. It's like the funny things. Like, oh, Nick really freaking loves this crazy thing that Nick's loved, whatever it might be for everybody, right? Like that's kind of what makes Nick Nick. Like if Nick was just like perfect, which is awesome. Like, but do you know what I mean? It's little details.
I do.
Personality.
It's like that's what makes Nick Nick. That you know what makes Claudebot is revealing my sensitive private information to other people, and that's just his little quirk, you know.
It's good with the bad Nick. You know, you want to be perfect. Like who's perfect here? Do you know what I mean? Like I say, a couple of emails here or there, Nick. It's not a big deal.
Anywho, yeah. So I don't know if we really have pro or con. Is that? I guess I'm the con side. You're the pro side.